Hi, and welcome to Mindful Yoga with Monica. I wanted to share this practice with you because lately I've been sitting with some uncertainty and not knowing what's coming up next. And my practices help me stay grounded. So if you're going through a transition, a season of uncertainty, then this gentle practice will be really great for you. And it will also be a gentle practice of stability. Let's get into a comfortable child pose. You don't need any equipment, and this practice is really for everyone. And it's really more about releasing and just coming into a nurturing, grounding energy for yourself. So open up your knees and let's just come out, stretch out your arms, and take a nice deep breath in. Breathe in and exhale out. Drop your forehead. Let's take in a few deep, long breaths. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling out. Allow yourself to feel supported beneath you. Begin to feel the release with the exhale through your spine, the tension that's built up in the lower back as you breathe out. Take in a few more breaths at your own rhythm. On your next inhale, come up onto your hands and knees to tabletop. And let's move into a few cat and cow to start to move the energy. We have a lot of nervous energy through the spine. So moving the spine and breathing through it will help regulate your nervous system as well. So let's take a deep breath. Inhale, open up into the chest. And exhale as you ground down through your hands and your knees. Moving nice and slow and being intentional with your breath. Always thinking about as you ground down through the hands, the knees, and your base. Reconnecting to the energy of the earth. And come back to neutral. And let's move the body and the hips in one circular movement in one direction. Starting to create space in the hips. And also just, again, releasing all that tension that destabilizes your energy. Soften into the neck, spine. And come back to your center, pause. And let's move in the opposite direction. Always reconnecting to the breath. And come back to table. We're going to take your right leg out and stretch, release into the toes, the hamstrings, finding that release. And then take your right leg out and let's take a nice leaning back lunge, sitting back. It's almost you're coming into sitting back into the feet, lengthen into the spine, and feel that nice release in the inner thigh. So what we're doing is we're starting to move the energy down, back, release out. And then as you find that nice release, your system starts to stabilize. Well, let's shift to the other side. Extend the other leg out. Take a deep breath, breathe in, and exhale, lean back. Just go at the depth that feels right for you. Feels so good to release in the legs, the inner thigh, your hips. And let's come back. Sit back, just walk back and just loosen up your wrists. Always remember there's every part of the body that needs that release. And let's come back to table. Tuck your toes underneath and just have a nice extension in downward dog. One of my favorites. And just gently alternate one heel down then the other as you really feel as you're grounding down into each movement and releasing that tension along the back and the back of the legs. And take a moment and pause here. You can always come in child pose if you get a little tired. Remember, this is a gentle practice. So for some of us, we can hold a little longer, but that's okay. Whatever feels right. Coming down onto your knees, we're going to shift to sitting. Cross your legs. And let's loosen up the neck. Place your hands on your shoulders and roll your shoulders back. Starting to release right that tension. And one of my favorite things to do is create heat in the shoulders and release that through the breath. So we're going to inhale and exhale through the nose. And there's a heat that warms up and then we're going to cool it down. So you breathe in through the nose, and if you can, breathe out of the nose, if not, out of the mouth. So draw the shoulders up and down. Find your rhythm. And if you feel like you're getting too much oxygen, you could slow it down or pause for a moment. Just a few more. And take a deep breath, breathe in, draw the shoulders up, hold the breath to contain your energy. And then exhale out, melt the shoulders down. Feel your sit bones just settle down. Draw the chin down and roll your head to one side. And gently move it to the other side. As you come back to your center, lift the head up and pause for a moment. Bring your arms, your fingertips to the side, and we're going to come into a side body seated twist. Inhale and stretch slowly. Feel that nice, gentle opening of the side of the body. Breathing into that belly. Soften into the face, the jaw. And take a deep breath, breathe in, rise up and release. Feeling that blood flow down, which is so nice. And let's come to the other side. Take a deep breath, breathe in, extend and open the side body. I'd like to think as the side of the body, upper body, as a long blade of grass, and the roots are rooting down through your sit bones. I always like to visualize something from nature. Really helps ground my energy. And then take a deep breath, breathe in, slowly release and feel the blood flow down. Coming into a seated twist, inhale, arms up, and exhale, twist to the right. Take another breath, breathe in, and look towards the back. Soften your gaze, your face. Relaxing the neck. We're not straining the neck, we're just feeling the rotation in the lower body. And then return to the belly breath. And let's take a nice deep breath, breathe in, rise up, and exhale, come to the other side. Another inhale and exhale, rotate, looking towards the back. Soften into the face. Try to relax the shoulders as best as you can. Finding your own rhythm of breathing. Taking a deep breath, inhale, lengthen up into the spine, and exhale, draw the arms down. Taking your legs out and just stretch them out, shake them out. And we're just going to bend the knees, sort of make them like a little wider than your hips, and windshield wash your knees side to side. Releasing a little bit more into the hip. That always feels really good. And we're going to come on to our back. Slowly roll down and keep your knees bent. Take a moment to allow your back and your spine to settle. Allowing the nervous system of the spine to reconnect. We're really coming into that mind-body connection, back to yourself, back to your home, your inner home. Extend your left leg out and draw your right knee into your chest. Breathe in. And then exhale, extend your leg up and rotate your ankle. Other way around. Bend your knee once again, giving it a nice hug, and we're going to cross it over the body, coming into a lying down twist. Then you're going to turn your head to the opposite direction. Don't force anything. Try to keep your shoulders planted down. And just allow yourself to let go through the exhale. And take a deep breath, breathe in, draw the knee back into your chest and extend it out. Take a moment here to feel the difference between one side to the other. And all it is doing is really giving yourself permission to observe your body, just see where you're at, and just notice the subtle changes. Bring your left knee into your chest, give it a nice hug. And exhale out, extend your left leg up, grab a hold of the back of the leg, and move the ankle. Other way around. Draw your knee into your chest. Take a deep breath, breathe in, and exhale, cross over. So we're releasing more into the back. Set your gaze the opposite direction. Wringing out the excess tension and buildup of toxins. And twists are so cleansing. Breathe in, exhale out. Feel the softness with the exhale. Take a deep breath, breathe in, draw your knee back into your chest. And exhale, extend your leg out, and let's come into final Savasana to really let yourself fall deeply into the support beneath you. As there is nothing left to do but just enjoy the softening and stabilizing, how you stabilized your energy, and you can just enjoy the peace throughout your entire body. And if you get pulled away from distractions or sounds, always come back to your breath. Coming back as you bring your attention into the rhythm of your breathing, moving your fingers and your toes, maybe giving yourself a nice hug, rolling over to one side as you gently support yourself, coming back to sitting. And let's take a moment to connect to yourself again. Bringing one hand on your belly and hand on your heart center. And just notice any changes and shifts that you feel. Hopefully, with this practice, this gentle practice, that you feel a little more grounded and stable. And if this practice resonated with you, I have this free 7-day guide that it's like your daily reset, and it helps you with calm and clarity and connection. And the link is down below if it speaks to you. And also check out some of my other videos that have a very calming, soothing practice that might suit the needs for whatever is called for you. Thank you so much for joining me. I wish you a rest of a blessing day and evening.